So I've managed to get up the steps, which is a win already. I told you not to mention the fact that I support the local football club. It's okay though. 20 times. Hopefully you enjoyed my poetry more than that joke. So one of the most important things for poets, and one of the things that enables us to do what we do, apart from scrupulously saving every penny because we don't really get that much income from poetry, is our creativity. And all it takes is one little spark for it all to kind of kick off. Creativity rushes through my brain. Heavy is the head it crowns, its flow reigns over my thoughts. Not in vain, but through my veins it moves. Each word, its cadence, its rhythm, its groove. No matter young or old, creativity pierces through my heart and pierces your soul. It excites every sense. You don't have to open your eyes to see. With every stroke of my pen, I paint pictures with words. And if you don't believe, come on this journey with me and we can sail the 7 seas with sibilants and similes. My creativity paints symmetries between you and me. It distracts from all the bad because in that moment we know that euphoria breaks in and steals the show. From sorrow, from hardship, creativity perseveres to hide it in fight or flight, in plain sight. It seems to override it. That shot of adrenaline every creative is chasing just to find it. I like it. I am Icarus on autopilot, and the embers from my wings will set the world alight. And with that creative spark, I will fly. Thank you. Hello everybody. How are you guys today? Yeah? Nobody's gonna ask me how I am? Thank you. Yeah, all good, mate. Wait, hold on. There's a VAR check in progress. Directly dissecting question and response. For once, let's thoroughly break it down. We're gonna need more angles on that. It's subjective. How are you? It's contextual. It could be, how are you coping with the repercussions of the government's latest budget? Or a simpler question, how are you getting on with that recent case of indigestion? There's so many ways it could go. But is it clear and obvious? We're gonna need to slow it down. How are you? No, that doesn't help truly, because now you can see what I had for tea last night and I sound a bit like the sloth from the Goonies. But let's move on to that response. We might need a replay. Yeah, all good, mate. Wait. Can you see it? Rewind it a bit. Yeah, all good. Yeah, there. Hold your horses. That slight pause between the yeah and the all, the sigh, the disguise. His eyes felt a little contact and took a dive. But it's not clear and obvious. Let's be cautious. Sticking with the on-field decision. Good process, lads. You see, this happens week in, week out. By then it's too late. They say we might have made a mistake, but where's the outrage? It's not always clear and obvious. We need to follow up. You want clear and obvious? Ask me again. How are you? Go on, ask me. Yeah. All good, mate. But really, life's cool. You see, our kid's being bullied at school, Mrs. is off sick, work's stressful, behind with the bills, the house is dark and cold. no longer feels like a home. But I say it's all good, mate, because I'd rather deal with it alone. But you're not alone, are you? Let's get through it. We have all got struggles to face. If you don't want to talk about it now, come for a brew at my place. Let's go for a drink and watch the game. Let's go for a walk and watch the day go by. Because every 100 minutes, a man takes his own life. So when the ref blows his whistle at full time, that's another male suicide. And it's not always clear and obvious, but don't be afraid to speak out. There's no reason to be ashamed, because there's always power in saying, it's not all good, mate. Thank you. Who knew how you could get so heavy? But yeah, thank you for that one. I wrote it earlier this week, and it was a bit of a difficult one to write, you know, because everybody goes through their struggles. But sometimes you just have to do that little VAR check, but not be as incompetent as the refs in our country. So, let's move on. If we gather our thoughts isolated, are we collectively, perceptively collecting pain? Or objectively, receptively accepting change? The fact we try to heal and end up feeling weak. Lowest of lows, feeling peak, yet hiding the help me signs. Society's message is to empathize. Be kind, be free, and bind, not blind to the positive things in life. You see, I am bullishly benign. Sometimes fragile, a bull in a china shop racing against its own wrath. No direction, lost on a righteous path. My troubles are overgrown hedges in life's maze, and Lord knows I've tried to find my way. I've tried with fresh mind, new trends, new style, new trends, but still trouble's roots will recognize me. My scent still picked up by their leaves. Every day I walk past fallen trees with the expressions of fallen men, and they whisper echoes of my own defects. Pecking pierces armor left with no defense. Can't let them in. Unable to vent my frustrations. Unable to stand trial through tribulations. Generation after generation in a forest full of trees, I still stand alone. Through the storms, wet and cold, silently, with nothing but my bark, branches and leaves. Some trees are evergreen with envy, jealous of those that shed their pain and every year experience growth again. But they envy the evergreen's ability to carry its emotional baggage and still grow. Still stand through the harshest of winters, take the wind's most vicious blows. But he seems to rot from within. Chopped down every year with no remorse, just for decoration. And he feels dead inside, forgotten. Becoming fallen statues because of their limitations. Becoming fallen statues because of their limitations. Ruins of the pillars, once the foundations of family trees, now fallen on battered knees. Duplicity, the axe that fells unforgettably. Struggling to heal at the heel of masculine fallacies. Be a man, grow a pair. And I said I wouldn't swear, but stop being a bitch. Paired with the irony of be kind, be free, and bind, not blind to the positive things in life. So which is it? Release or hide in plain sight? Maybe you can direct me. Thank you. I'm really regretting keeping the scarf on. I'm not going to take it off though, I'm here now. So I've got the heavy ones out of the way. I just wanted to get them out of the way, you know, because we need to, I don't know, you need to build up the excitedness to watch this game of football that we're about to watch. Do you guys all agree with me? Are you excited?
Oh yes.
It's not encouraging. Well, I hope it's going to be a belter anyway. Because my next poem is called Top Bins. And nostalgia is one of the most powerful emotions that a poet can employ amongst a crowd, because it goes back to their better days. You know, I always used to say it to my dad, go back to when you were 21, and then realise that when he was 21 he had me. But yeah, this is Top Bins. I grew up in a place where the cages were our coliseum. On the asphalt we were no longer children, we were gladiators, fighting wars with the football wheelies in our chariots. Boys became men inside those four walls, transforming into Spartacus, the sounds of shoulder-to-shoulder combat echoing around the arena. Grimaces were our armour, and the curls from the year above our cheerleaders, so the show must go on. It was always the same teams, and there would always be a Rooney, a Lampard, an Henry, a Gerrard. One time even an adult to rap. Everybody wanted to play in attack. Nobody wanted to pass, just Ronaldinho, Jogo Bonito, you know, top level. Listen to this famous saying. Nobody grew up wanting to be a Gary Neville. I know I like Liverpool, so you're going to be like, oh yeah, he's better than anything you've had. But I don't care if we won a treble. I'm not hearing it. That's that. Until the boy with the ball disappeared and everybody wanted him to come right back. And instead of battle cries, it was over. The sounds of mother shouting, boy, come inside. Night has arrived. Kiss my teeth. Rub my eyes, swallow my pride. We will war another day. I walk in, flaunting broken skin. Tears of pain masked behind masculine. And despite the battle scars, weakness I cannot show because my father is watching. Meanwhile, mum's going ballistic. Muddy trail in the kitchen, holes where my knees had slid. But for once, Dad took my side. It's only a kid leaving. I don't care, we got the win. Oh wait, you must have saw me put it Top Bins. Thank you. And my mum and dad only got a small feature in that poem, but nonetheless they're quite important. They made me who I am today. But the less said about that, the better. This last one is based on a random word that my friend gave me from a dictionary, and he said, I bet you can't write one about that. And I said, fuck off, I'll do it. Let's see if you can figure out what the word is. They say that blood is thicker than water. The bond between father and son, mother and daughter, unbreakable. Traceable through the jaws of time. A family is born with cries of life. A family is born through heart and mind. Strong through pain and strife, tribulations and trials. Whether frown or smile, a family will be there. But sometimes they weren't. And through that solitude, mistakes were made and more importantly, lessons learned. But when they were there, I felt the full force of their support. The wind in my sails, my battle cry going into wars, the lighthouse guiding me into shore, my very core. They say that blood is thicker than water, but the bond between me and my brothers, in arms, not with arms, we support each other. Through thick and thin, physical pain or within, in good deed or sin, we will assemble to avenge wrongdoing. We are fireside fights on Monday nights, but after there were no hard feelings. We were working hard, playing hard, breaking bread on the weekends. Pointless jokes having us creasing. Running off, crying with laughter. Narcos theme tunes and late night ciphers. Trips to the shop with a $5, and that was between 5 of us. 4 Ribinas, 3 bars of chocolates, 2 packets of crisps, and a lighter, boss. Don't ask about the lighter. And no matter the situation, we're happy. Ride or die, storms or blue skies, we will sail through any weather. Brothers from another mother. Now they say that blood is thicker than water, Both liquids conform to the vessel it is in, blood can thin and water can become heavy. But does that give blood and water equality? Possibly. I guess it depends on its viscosity. Thank you very much, everybody. And I think that is all they wrote. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the game and enjoy the band that's on next, because I heard the sound check and they were belting. Thank you.